A lot of games were eclipsed by a certain release at the Switch's launch, but one has come back with a nice surprise. Yo guys, Shigeru Miyamoto here, and a truly incredible reveal has surfaced on the internet to do with 1-2 Switch, and that is that we are getting DLC for it, which of course sounds really exciting. Of course, 1-2 Switch was a release title for the Switch, and didn't really get a lot of notice, what with Link swinging his sword in all directions at that time. Now the reveal of this DLC is very controversial and has a lot of people scratching their heads, so for this I'm joined by Charles Martinet, who's going to be helping me look through the details.
Yeah, it's a real honor to be here, and it really is an honor to see 1-2 Switch DLC coming to the Switch, as like you said, it does sound exciting. The original game is already really inspirational already, so it's really interesting to see what could come in this expansion.
In fact, there were some details about what is coming in a DLC actually announced as well with the reveal, so your wish will come true.
Again, really exciting.
So the announcement was done in a leak by Reddit user Steph Lepko, and it was in the Nintendo Switch subreddit. Now as you can see, Steph Lepko clearly states that his friend works for Nintendo EAD Tokyo, which sums up where the information comes from, but it's interesting to note that this unnamed worker actually gave the information willingly to Steph Lepko.
It is, and it's good to note that 1-2 Switch was actually developed by Nintendo EPD, so we can assume that they've passed the baton of development to EAD Tokyo, maybe to work on another big game, which of course would be unlikely to top 1-2 Switch.
And Steph Lepko here clearly states that his friend works for EAD Tokyo, not EAD on its own, so it's a lot of detail for them to go into. But Steph Lepko does go on to say two of the new features of the DLC, really casually as well, not a lot of detail put in at all. They mention that in the milk minigame you'll be able to milk 2 cows at once, which sounds quite weird to add.
What I think is that it's something 2 Switch owners can go head to head in, so both players have 2 Joy-Cons and they milk it out of both of their Switches.
Maybe this 2 Switch compatibility could be linked to every other minigame as well.
It could be. Really, it could. So the original 1-2 Switch is so you have 2 Joy-Cons and you pass one to your friend who doesn't know what a Switch is because the game came out so early in its life. However, now if you were to pass a Joy-Con to someone, chances are that they already have a Switch, so they'll just laugh in your face.
Well, I don't have one.
Yeah, but you're you.
Steph Lepko does say you have doubles in table tennis now as well, with 4 Joy-Cons, so it really is one Switch versus the other. However, moving on, there was a lot of controversy, like I said earlier, and that is that the post was practically immediately removed, and if you go on it, the text just reads, removed. Now we don't know whether this was the doing of the poster, Steph Lepko, or the moderators of the subreddit, but it's still suspicious.
Yeah, I think the most likely scenario is that someone has told Steph Lepko off for posting this. It wasn't immediate either. As you can see, it was removed after 20 minutes or so. I don't know.
Now in light of this, I actually took the liberty of contacting Steph Lepko via Reddit. Now on their profile you can see, again, that they highlight the fact that their friend works for Nintendo.
Doesn't say EAD here though.
Yeah, I think the identity of their friend has been made more anonymous alongside the post being removed as it goes together.
Of course, agreed.
Now I asked if what Steph Lepko said was true, and the reply I got was very private. They say that they cannot express their opinion on the matter, so I'm guessing that he has definitely been told off about the post.
Look, Steph Lepko doesn't even give any opinion on it at all, so I think they're just trying to keep away from the topic now as much as possible.
Of course.
Whatever the outcome is, I'm sure EAD Tokyo will deliver.
That they will. So if you want to keep up to date on news on the 1-2 Switch DLC, make sure to subscribe as we will report on any updates as soon as possible. There are other links of course in the description below which you should definitely check out as well. And many thanks to Charles Martinet for popping in as well.
Can I stop pretending all this is real now? Thank God, as that was the stupidest thing I've ever done.